So you should probably all add things like your bank account will be suspended in 15 minutes. Verify your BVN now. Would you click that message? Because that is exactly how phishing attack begins. What is phishing? Phishing is a type of social engineering attack where a criminal tries to manipulate you into taking an action, usually clicking a link, downloading a file, or entering your login details. They either trick you to usually click a link, download a file, or they trick you into entering your details. They don't hack your computers first, they hack you, they hack people. So a phishing attack usually leads to one of two things. Either you download a fake file that infects your device, or you enter your credentials on a fake website after clicking a link, a bad link. And once they have your credentials, your accounts are no longer yours. Your account is gone. So we have different type of phishing attacks. We have general phishing, we have spear phishing, and last but not the least, we have whaling phishing attacks. Now, talking about this general phishing, this is a kind of phishing that a scammer sent thousands of mail, just sent mails randomly, hoping that someone clicks, and that one person that clicks becomes the target. Now we have spear phishing. When we are talking about this spear phishing, you have to think about spear while you're actually phishing this time around. When you go to an ocean, or when you want to go and fish, right, and you are with a spear, once you throw the spear, you throw it at a targeted fish, and then you catch one fish with that spear. Just like this type of phishing, the attacker targets just one specific person, and then this scammer actually must have studied the victim first before carrying out the spear phishing. Now we have the whaling type phishing. This targets a high-level executive like the CEOs. One successful attack can expose an entire company. Like they target the CEO, just one attack on the CEO can actually expose an entire company. Attackers are getting smarter day by day, so we have even more type of phishing. It is not just about sending email. We also have smishing, we have phishing, and we have SEO poisoning. Now I'll explain these three other type of phishing. Now, smishing is a scam sent through SMS or QR code. We all know our SMS and QR code. You know those boxes, 3 boxes, then all those things inside. We also have scammers sending scams through those QR codes. Once you scan the QR code, it takes you to the scammer's website where you input your documents or your credentials, right? That is called smishing. And then we have phishing. Phishing, it's voice calls pretending to be your bank. That is phishing. And then they'll direct you from the voice note, do this, do that. That is phishing. And then we have SEO poisoning. This SEO poisoning is fake website appearing at the top of search results. Like now, let's take this for instance. You search www.facebook.com, right? And then once you search the facebook.com, you are going to see the top 3 sites, Facebook sites, right? Then somehow, some way, while these attackers are getting smarter day by day, they find a way to trick the system into thinking their fake website is the original Facebook website. And you know, normally when you see the first, second, and third website, you tend to normally just click on the first website, right? So once you click on the first website, you know, you believe the first website is the real website. Meanwhile, the attackers are getting smarter. They are the one making that poisoning. They are the one tricking the system. So that is SEO poisoning. Why does phishing attack works everywhere in the world, including Nigeria? Because it uses psychological tricks. Phishing attack works because they trigger your emotion. They use two powerful forces, which is fear and greed. Now, something just pops up on your screen, or a email saying your account will be locked. That is fear. They are tapping into that fear emotions, right? And then greed. You've won a giveaway. A giveaway that you're not expecting. They said you've won, and you're like, oh, I've won a giveaway, let me give it a try. They are tapping into that greed emotion of yours, and the goal is to make sure that you act before you think. Because if you think, you will know that you have not won any giveaway. Nobody gives money away like that, so you probably didn't win that giveaway. And the goal again is to make sure that you act before you think. How to protect yourself from phishing attacks. And if you've been watching this video from the beginning, this is the most important part of the video, and this is the reason why I made this video. Now, to protect yourself from phishing, number one is to stop and think. Just stop and think. Something pops up on your mail. You've won $10,000. Just stop and think, why will I win $10,000? What have I done to win $10,000? How much are you paid in your work per month? Why would someone give me $10,000 and send me a mail? Stop and think. You saw a mail from your bank. Your bank account has been blocked. Why would my bank account be blocked? Number two, always check the website address carefully. So let me give an explanation on this. Let's say the address is facebook.com, right? Now, what you need to check out for is the spelling of this website, right? All these fake websites actually have some kind of errors in the spelling. Instead of Facebook, FACEBOOK, you can find just one O instead of double O, right? Watch out for that. If you find that, you know that this is not a genuine website and it is a fake website, right? Always check the website address carefully. That's number three. Now, number four, keep your system updated and patched. This cannot be overemphasized, right? Because once a system is upgraded, you see the distribution company saying this is what we upgrade, and this is what we have done to upgrade the system. Now the hackers know that, okay, for people that have not yet upgraded to that level, they know what to attack, right? They most times come in through those vulnerable spaces, right? So you can't keep yourself vulnerable to these attacks. That is number four. This fifth one is a very popular one, which is use antivirus and a secure DNS, right? Everyone knows what antivirus is, but this secure DNS, the bank's app is going to request for a face identification or fingerprint. Even though the hacker has your password, the hacker would not be able to use your fingerprint and your face, right? So this is the usefulness of this Remember, a hacker doesn't need to break into your system if they can actually trick you into opening the door for them.